I'm Caitlin Adams. I'm a senior, and I formerly was a volleyball player.
Caitlin Adams able to get the kill there.
Adams has looked very good in the front row, one of their better front row hitters today.
And just joined the basketball team. My basketball experience in high school was pretty limited. In my sophomore year, I was playing, and my coach wanted me to choose between the two sports because club volleyball, AAU basketball, high school volleyball, and high school basketball just got to be too overwhelming and busy, and I was missing a lot. So they're like, pick between the sports, and I went with volleyball at that point. My freshman year, I decided to go to Texas A&M, and then I transferred a year later to Maryland, and Maryland is just a good fit for me. Our volleyball season ended about a month ago, and a couple weeks back, I got a call from one of the basketball coaches, and it was kind of surreal, and I didn't believe it at first, but he's like, do you want to come shoot around a little bit? And I was like, yeah, I was definitely up for it. It sounded fun.
Takes into the lane. Rutan, three, left side, it's good.
I had already known Katie Rutan on the team, and she had been texting me, telling me about the injuries, and so the next day after the coach texted me, I went in and shot around a little bit, and then went to practice and was on the team. Obviously, all the injuries that they had at the beginning of the season really hurt the team.
We felt it was important to be able to get a walk-on, especially Caitlin. You know, obviously, when you get into foul trouble, you know, we've had a game already this season where we had 3 players foul out. Unbelievable. What was the foul? We don't have another post player. Only 8 players in the rotation.
As long as you've got enough bodies to finish the game. So right. You got 3 to foul out.
Right, well, and now we added a volleyball player. So. You know, with our legs and being able to be fresh with what we're doing here in conference play. And, you know, I mean, obviously she's just, you know, a great person. Her energy, very well liked. Our team knows her. They actually brought her, you know, knowing, you know, how much they support the volleyball team, and just a great addition to our team.
The girls are just getting worn out because there's so few of them. And I'm really there for support mainly, and to help their legs. Just if they get tired, just throw me in there for a little bit. But definitely I'd say the main goal is for me to support the team any way I can. My first game was at North Carolina, and it was on the road. It was really surreal, kind of an indescribable experience walking in there as a basketball player. We actually used the same locker room we used in volleyball, which is crazy. It was cool being able to sit in that locker room and having 2 different experiences with 2 different teams, 2 different coaches, 2 different jerseys, but still representing the same school.
And you know what? You got to be ready for that knockout punch early coming into this building, because you know
in the locker room was an awesome experience. Kind of like, is this real? Like, do I need to pinch myself right now? Like, she's a coach that you can tell is well respected. She knows how to bring out the best in her players. She knows how to pump them up.
You have a ton of fun executing transitions. You go out and you make a statement. You go out and you be ready to make history.
She just brings energy to all her speeches. She's had so many successes in her life, and someone that I can look up to. This was my first game on the road, as I said, and it was my first game. So during the warm-up, I had never actually been through a warm-up. I've never actually been through a full practice. So they just kind of threw me in there, and girls were just kind of like telling me what to do. Sequoia told me to stand behind her and just kind of follow her on the court, and she's been helping me out a lot. So having her there makes me less nervous. She'll just point to spots and be like, go there, and then I just do what they say. So that definitely has helped me out. Getting in there and shooting around, it's coming back to me slowly. Distances I was just not used to at all, but honestly, I don't even care that I airball them because I'm just happy to bring some comic relief. I still have some old volleyball habits. You can tell that I'm a volleyball player transitioning. Well, we do everything with 2 hands instead of shooting with 1 is a main thing. So my other hand wants to get in the way a lot of the times. We don't ever catch a ball, so just simple things. I honestly didn't think there was any possibility of me playing. I don't know the plays.
21! 21!
I don't know the calls.
Set good screen, back screen, down screens to thumbs, all right? Let's get rotation, let's look inside.
I'm so new to this that I think that the bench is deep enough right now that there's not really a chance. So I wasn't worried.
I think there's a lot of things going through Caitlin's mind right now. You know, she's just a week in, but I'm sure, you know, when you come in and you're in conference play, you know, it's already, you know, heightened with emotions. You got to make a decision right now that you are going to give maximum effort for the next 15 minutes if you want to play and you want to decide this game. You know, you're thinking, you know, am I going to get in, am I not? You know, I'm sure from her end there's a lot of nerves, but she's handling it so well, and, you know, we'll help her along every step of the way.
If I ever get in this season,
I want you to get yourself ready, okay? Okay? Just come in, you just run around, be active. Okay? You do that? Let's go! Time out!
I'd say that my goals would be to play a little defense. That's probably my favorite part of the game.
I told her, I go, when you get in, just run around. I go, just run around. And how special to be able to get your first
Does anybody recognize this person here? Yes! Okay.
I'd say one major difference between basketball and volleyball
I'd like to introduce number 32, Caitlin Adams.
is the support that basketball has. It's really cool to have so many people around me that know my name, that I just walked on the team and they're like, yeah, Caitlin, let's go. Like, that's huge. That's a really good feeling.
When you look at our stretch of games to open up, you know, with 3 ranked teams, I mean, not sure anyone has a more difficult stretch. And, you know, you first start on the road at North Carolina. To be able to take your 3 freshmen into a very hostile environment, you know, was extremely hard. You gotta want to play tonight, all right? You gotta want to play and be a beast. There's no one out there that can touch you on the glass. You're already missing it before it goes in, all right? Next play, all you gotta see it and be confident. You're a great player, all right? You gotta want to be in this environment. We can defend and we can rebound. Okay, so those 2 things we're not doing. You know, I thought our energy was really low. Disappointing, obviously, for first road game in conference play. So again, you know, I think you have to be patient with, you know, 3 freshmen in terms of them getting their feet wet.
Coach, this start to this 3-game stretch, heading into this, between North Carolina, Miami, Florida State, a combined 34-4. So it's, you know, you learn really early what kind of, you know, what kind of guts this team has.
You know, what's great about conference play is, you know, you don't have a lot of time to you got to move on to the next one. You got to get ready for Florida State, and you're going to constantly be battled and tested, and you got to try to learn as much as you can, improve, and get better. But I thought our team did a tremendous job responding and learning from that game to be able to come back, bounce back quickly against a tremendous, another ranked opponent with Florida State. Let's go! And to be able to come in and really play extremely hard, you know, our first half, to be able to get a big lead against Florida State. To watch, you know, Florida State really try to, you know, come back and take that game from us. Come out, come out. Let's go!
We kind of got down. We let them go on a big run.
You got to find the energy because you are more talented in what you're doing.
It's my first game. It's my first day with a mask. In the North Carolina game, my nose broke, pretty much. I was guarding Ruffin Pratt, and she was driving in the middle, but she kind of led with her elbow, and then it clocked me. But I picked up my head. My teammates told me to get up, so I was trying to get up, and then I picked my head up with my hands, and all of a sudden I just saw blood streaming like from my face, and it was not stopping. So I just stayed down, and
Megan had to come get me, give me some towels before I could even move. Then I went out of the game for a little bit just to get checked out by their doctor, to make sure I didn't have a concussion, which I didn't, luckily. It's just an adjustment. Coach B, she saw me hang my head a little bit.
When I saw her hesitant in the first half, you know, shooting the basketball, and I could tell, you know, the mask was wearing on her. Katie, you're out!
Frustrated with this mask because it's not something I'm used to yet, and she got on me a little bit.
All right, I can't have you feeling sorry for yourself. You got to either play through this or you're going to sit in the game. You got to make a decision, okay? And we need you out there on the floor making shots. So I spent a lot of time after the half, you know, talking to her, you know, about, you know, her willingness to succeed on the defensive end. Let's go, Katie! Let's go, Katie! She makes all the hustle plays for us. She takes charges. You know, you're taking charges with a mask, a broke nose, and you know that you know if you can do that on the defensive end, you can see the ball go in on the offensive end. Good job!
And she gave me all the confidence I needed for that second half, and I shot the ball so much better and so much more confident in the second half, and that's the boost that I needed from her, just to get me going and not worry about my face and that mask being just throwing me off. One of the last plays with I think a minute left, we were up 3 and then we ran a zone play. Chloe found me on the top of the key and it was an open shot and it was a good shot for me, so I took it and I was so happy it went in. It gave us that extra cushion that we needed to finish them off.
So really excited for Katie. I mean, she's a special player, does so many things for us, and was huge tonight. You know, big reason for this win. That's how tough you are. That's how tough you are. That's a great job. I was proud that we were able to get a really solid win over Florida State. Third game, you know, third ranked opponent.
Terrapins tangling with Miami this evening. Maryland 11-3 on the season, number 10 in the nation. Miami ranked 24th by the writers.
You know, third ranked opponent and be able to come out like we did in dominating fashion. .40 minutes, all locked in, all in with this team. It was really a special win for us to be able to have, and something we should be able to have is just great momentum. I mean, to play 3 ranked teams, we should be able to come out of this with a lot of confidence as we continue to move forward.
I'm here with our superstar, Alyssa Thomas, number 25, and I'm holding a lavalier microphone. Alyssa, tell us what happened in the locker room after the win versus Miami.
So after our big Miami game, the coaches usually, you know, try to get us with some type of celebration.
The coaches like to plot against us, and we actually, before the game, said if we win, we're definitely going to do something big in the locker room. So we decided to turn off all the lights.
Yeah, exactly.
My unique talent is being able to turn the lights off in the locker room.
We had the tutorial, but only about 3 of us really know how to do it. And I shouldn't even say us, I don't even know how to do it. So it's a complicated system, but she knows how to figure it out, so leave it up to her.
What? Is the lights off? Hello? Hi.
And then we have Melina sitting in the laundry cart come out and scare them when Coach Chin tried to move us. It was a well thought up plan and executed too.
Now that's some personality. That's what I'm talking about. Let me tell you, this team is going to do some special things when we continue to keep building on this. Tremendous, tremendous job. Really proud of you. Nice job.
And we're in the media room. We just had our press conference, and you know, today Chloe, you know, picks up the mic, just starts talking.
Chloe, how confident were you that you could be a major source of offense this season as a freshman?
Honestly, I wasn't completely sure, but you know, luckily they told me.
And just, you know, she's like really feeling like she's like a newscaster and getting interviewed, and I just can't help but laugh at it.
Well, it was like the microphone was there and no one was using it, so I was like, oh, well, I guess I'll use it.
Oh, man.
So I found myself honestly wide open a few times, and I don't know, I just...
Absolutely. She loves the cameras, loves the microphone, loves to be the center of attention, so just mess with her a little bit.
Medium well, medium rare. Medium well, medium rare. Well is in the tray, medium rare is down below.
We are at a holiday party at Coach's house.
Oh, a lot of good stuff. He's not revealing the source of this food on purpose. I don't know. We got some mashed potatoes, some really good pasta and meat sauce, it looks like. Shrimps on a stick, some salmon, and steak. It's going to be a good night.
This is always a fun time, you know, our annual holiday party, and we always traditionally do it a little later. We let the team, you know, take their finals and go home for Christmas, and then we come back and just, you know, have a tremendous time.
Salmon chicken and steak. Salmon? What you think, Terrence? 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 Salmon chicken and steak. What? Salmon?
Mashed potatoes and that's all.
Oh, you gotta have more than mashed potatoes.
How about some healthy veggies? Remember when we were able to find that one of our managers, Chris, has a hidden talent, no longer that he can, you know, perform, and we learned that early, and so our staff said, you know, we've got to get him out to our holiday party.
They have their own little group, but they played a lot of music and it was really good.
It's time for me to take the curtain call, 'cause for you I am just not the one.
Oh, Katie! This mine?
So we all have Secret Santas, we all exchange gifts.
You got me? You better not got me. She had me.
It's always a lot of fun to be able to see, you know, the thoughtfulness and, you know, just the time that the players put in to pick out their gifts for each other. I think that's probably the most fun time, is just to be able to see how they share and give, and the reaction that they have, and just, you know, spending the night together. It's a lot of fun.
I kind of re-wear the same socks sometimes, and apparently they know that.
Her sisters, her teammates, always looking out for her, so now she should have so many socks that she shouldn't have to wear those dirty, reused socks ever again.
Michelle, 9 a.m. on Saturdays. Jenny got stink feet, y'all. I do.
This is from all of us, Caitlin.
Oh, and this one too.
So much generosity, and they're so welcoming. I've felt comfortable from the start, and I just can tell that they all get along so well and such a unit, and it feels good to be part of it.